Hello and welcome to the Dominion Daily for August 5th, 2025. We've got a Menagerie Kingdom today. And let's see. No thinning. This is a Menagerie Kingdom. It's supposed to have exiling. I don't know what went wrong, but yeah, not cool. All right. Well, for draw, we've got Destrier, Sheepdog, Wayfarer, Black Cat. For plus actions, it's just Mastermind. Call back from yesterday. And then gains, we've got Falconer, Camel Train, and then Animal Fair can give you plus buy once there's a pile empty. Alrighty. So I think it's going to be pretty important to be playing with Mastermind. It's also going to be pretty awkward that, like, there's not really... I guess there's Way of the Seal as a way to try to ensure that you can line something up with your Mastermind. So we can look at that. To open, I think we definitely want a Fisherman. And then I'm not sure. Everything's terminal. uh uh. Falconer Sheepdog is a nice synergy. You gain the Sheepdog to hand and you can immediately react it and play it, and then you can play more Sheepdogs. So, like, having Sheepdogs in the deck, definitely not bad. Not sure if I want to open with one, though. The alternatives are... I mean, we could take a silver. I don't really want silver in the deck. So I'd rather not do that. I'd probably rather just take a Sheepdog. There's also Black Cat. I think I just prefer Sheepdog to Black Cat for the most part. I mean, there will come a point in the game where having some Black Cats will be pretty potentially strong. You can, like, seal them when we're ready to green, but we're not at that point. Camel Train is interesting. It can be played as seal, and be used to, like, stockpile some, like, Destriers or Masterminds or something. But it's not... Well, it's not helping us hit 5. But unless we play it with seal, which we could do. I don't care about the gold, but maybe that is the play. Okay, so we could go ahead and get a Falconer here and top deck it. I'd also get, like, 2 more Fishermen. We could go ahead and get a Mastermind. Even top deck that. Uh, what if you... I think I want to get the Falconer. One of the things about Falconer is it can, like, if it can also make it easier to get Destriers. Oh, Um, I guess could do that. I don't think so. It is the case that we're going to have 4 coins, and that's not going to be like a great amount, but we could march the camel train. Sure, let's do that. Take a destrier, I think. All right, now we could take 2 destriers. Oh wait, no, that no, that yeah, that does work. Yeah. Ooh, that was nice. All right, now I think we need to get a mastermind going. We can just seal this to do that. Maybe they'll trigger. Yeah. Very nice. All right. I guess I'm okay with triggering the shuffle. We probably need to get another mastermind now. Oh, do we want to react to sheepdog? We could end up drawing into the falconer. Okay. 2 animal fairs. That's a weird choice. Okay, whew. I was like, really need to see Destrier or Fisherman here. All right. We need to get another mastermind. Only got 5 cards down there, and it's like it's just falconers and sheepdogs. So I don't think there's any reason not to trigger the shuffle. Um, play this. We can. Let's see. We want to get 2 masterminds. We can camel train 1 and buy another. And then buying the mastermind will let us react the sheepdogs, but I guess that doesn't actually. It's a little bit awkward. Oh, we could falconer for a fisherman, and then top deck it with a seal. Okay. And that way we know we have that as a mastermind target. So but wait. Yeah, we just do that now. So down here is just more sheepdogs. Do we want those on top without the falconer? Probably not. All right, top deck the fisherman. All right, we don't need to do any of that. Camel train, exiling, mastermind, actions by a mastermind, discard, plan all that. Okay, I think we gotta triple play the fisherman. And now we gain fisherman again. Probably just because, again, if we can end up top decking, I guess there's not much chance that we get to end up top decking that though. So maybe we should take another sheepdog instead. Yeah, I mean, once we have multiple masterminds in play, then it's less important that we have a non-terminal card, because masterminding a sheepdog is fine if we have another mastermind. We are going to have to get an animal fair ourselves at some point, but they're not going to be able to do much with these animal fairs if they don't have like any deck control. Okay. So we can just get play two masterminds and then get another one, or how do we want to do this? There's nothing that's like immediately threatening to empty such that animal fairs would activate. The problem is if we play three masterminds, we buy one, and we only have two for next turn, which is annoying. On the other hand, if we only play two... Yeah, I mean, I think ramping in the direction of like having more masterminds later when we potentially have the animal fairs probably makes more sense. So I'm thinking like we do this, and then we camel train something, and we get another mastermind, and the next turn we have three masterminds. But maybe we camel train our own animal fair. We could also get one more mastermind for now, and then we have 6 masterminds. And then next turn we just take multiple animal fairs. That probably makes sense. Okay, they just go for a province. We could triple play this camel train and get a bunch of animal fairs. The problem is going to be getting the like getting a pile empty. We can potentially do that with like combination of camel train and falconer on a subsequent turn. Hmm. How many buys do we want? If we were going to triple play the camel train, maybe we take like animal fair double sheepdog or something like that. Double animal fair sheepdog? I don't know. It could also be that we take the mastermind. Like one mastermind, and then plan to gain one more mastermind later. It's like double animal fair mastermind. Yeah, I think I actually like that. Well, should we aim to just be playing two masterminds here? I guess that's probably fine. We want to gain a fisherman or a sheepdog. It's definitely easier to empty sheepdogs if for whatever reason that's what we end up wanting to do. But we could end up sealing the fisherman. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the fisherman. And now we seal this sheepdog, I think. We've got our 7 coins. We've got more than that, actually. We haven't drawn all the estates. But we have Destrier down there. All right. Triple play the Destrier. Triple play the Fisherman. Play at least one of these. Wanna... Maybe we just need to stop here. I guess we can seal the sheepdogs. Or Or we could draw to try to find like the falconer. Hmm. I think I'm just gonna seal them so that I can double province. Oh, geez. Well, I guess this is fine, isn't it? Want to gain another sheepdog or another fisherman? Hmm. I guess sheepdog. It's more likely to let us chain more sheepdogs. The same logic holds here. We could probably win here now. I guess triple playing Animal Fair is better than triple playing Camel Train. I was gonna say triple play Camel Train. Oh no, wait, because Fisherman will cost more. We want to empty Fisherman. So yeah, we triple play Camel Train to take 3 Fishermen, and then we play our 3 Animal Fairs, and we get double Sheepdog and some green, and even if they react with Black Cat, it doesn't really matter. Okay. Alright, we can play at least one of these Sheepdogs normally. Okay. No reason to draw with the Sheepdogs, I don't think. Oh, actually, top deck this, play it normally. I don't know if that, I mean, I guess I could have drawn another Sheepdog, was the thought process there. Anyway. Or top deck it, whatever. Yeah, so the bot took 2 masterminds, which was really not enough, I think. I also think the Black Cats were not good. And it went in for Animal Affairs in a position where I guess it was reacting to what I was doing and was like, oh, you're lowering piles, so I'll get Animal Affairs and take advantage of that. But it didn't have the control to determine when that was going to go off. And I wasn't paying super close attention to this, admittedly, but I managed to, like, they masterminded an Animal Fair when it wasn't giving them buys. And then didn't have a mastermind that turn. And then I managed to empty a pile here and turn on the Animal Fairs at that point when they didn't have a mastermind in play. But I think the real thing is just like the Falconer Sheepdog stuff was so much more deck control than you could get like through other sources quickly. Like obviously masterminding a Destrier is great, but it's slow to accumulate these cards. Whereas like the Falconer Sheepdog thing, and maybe I should have even gotten a second Falconer to more easily activate the Sheepdogs. The fact that Camel Train doesn't activate them is pretty annoying. Though they can be activated usefully in the buy phase, which is nice. My hope was that like, well, if you masterminding these things, then we draw enough that we just see the Falconer. But that wasn't super consistent, obviously, without any thinning. So probably a second Falconer would have made sense. But yeah, I mean, still going this direction, I think, was good. And yeah, I think the bot not doing that meant it just did not have the ability to put enough stuff into its deck to have any deck control. Also, does my... Oh, it does show that I have a gold. Sure, okay. I was going to say, surely it didn't discard that gold. No. End up with a Destry on its exile mat. I wonder why. Well, I had all this stuff, but that was me emptying piles. Anyway, yeah, well, there you have it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.